All right, hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Murder by Numbers here on the channel, where today we just found another line, another perfect line that fits because we just noticed it. We were taking a look at the top and we nailed it down. But these two here, though, we all know this is going to be how it has to be, and then 9. So it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to be these here that are good, and then we can mark these off. Thankfully, they're the same on these two rows, so we don't have to do much thinking about nothing. Don't gotta do much thinking about a bunch of stuff that we don't want to hear about. So, today is still the same recording session as the last couple episodes here. Did take a break, a delicious little breaky boy. I'm pretty sure if this is 1 blank 5, this is gonna be part of the 5 regardless. But I'm not gonna take that leap of faith here. So this is 9. This is 1 blank 5, which means I'm pretty sure this is going to be the 1 here, right? I'm just going to take a guess and say that's the 1. And then we got, this could be it, or, you know, whatever. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I think this is the maximum it could be out to. Because we take this here, if this is wrong, right? So then this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's 1 up. I always do 1 farther than I should. Alright, so yeah, there we go. We know these would be out of reach. So, wait. We know it's 9, right? So this is blank, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, it could be that, but we don't know. We don't know. But these will be filled in for sure, which means that has to be blank, that has to be blank. And look at that, we've done it! We've immediately now had some stuff come up through the use of detective work. So 1 blank 3 blank, hey now I said 3, blank 2 blank 3. We don't know that yet, but we do know those are fine, which means that this is 1 blank 3. Let's see, 1 blank 5. We know this would be 5 here, and then blank 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those would be good. These would be suspect. So we at least know that's how that's going to be. So that'd be 2. Well, that has to be the blank there. And that also has to be a blank there. So we know that's pretty good, which means that's a 2. And then blank 1, blank 2. Wait. Blank 2, blank 1, blank 1. Whoa! Dog. We just solved that line just by looking at it. It's like we knew that we were good at video games or something. Okay, so this has to be 5, right? This can't be it. This can't be it, which means this has to be it down here. Right? 100% that can't be it. Because this is, if this is the farthest we can go, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? That's the farthest we can reach with that we know of. So, there you go. We eliminatoed that out of our delicious fragrance of doom. So that has to be a 3, that has to be a 1, that has to be a 5, which means blank blank slappy tappy. This has to be a 6 blank 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that, blank 2. Look at this. I'm solving puzzles here, dog. I'm solving them all. Blank 1, blank 1. Right, these are definitely blank 2. That's 7, 2. So, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, it fits. Which means that this has to be filled in. Which means these can't be right. Which means that also can't be right. Which means we're on the road to Viridian City to meet my friends along the way. I don't care. I'm in a Pokemon mood today for some reason. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. It's all starting to fill in, baby. It's all filling it. Because I'm feeling it, dog. Feeling it, dog. I'm feeling it, dog. Feeling it, dog. Although I think I might have made a mistake here, though. So that's 2, right? Blank. That should have been a blank. That should be the 3 there. What? No, 3 blank 4. Okay, that's the 4 there, then. Because that has to be a blank, which means this has to be 5, which means that's a blank, which means this down here is going to be filled in. And then we're a happy-go-lucky little Brewster. A little punky Brewster. So, from here we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess. And then so, because this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, that has to be filled in. Right? that has to be filled in with these potentially being the odds. And then that means that this is a blankaroonie. And what's all up in here? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, it's so good. The puzzle is solving itself. That's also a blank there. That's also blank. That's also blank. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, dos, X, por favor. Actually, this might be blank here. Right, because that's 7 there. And then we've got, that's a blank, so... Let's see, 3 blank 7. Wait, 3 blank 7? How is that 3 blank 7? Oh, did I pooch this all up? Is this not supposed to be here and that's supposed to be actually there? This is supposed to be here? I mean, that's still 7 though, right? Yeah, okay. 3 blank 7. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which means that's blank, which means La Smoocharoonies. And then 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at that. We're filling it in. I hope this is right. I hope this is right. I swear to hope. I swear to all things that are hope that I wish it to be right. Oh, no, wait. That's supposed to be filled in. There we go. And then 7 blank, 1 blank, 2 blank, 1 probably, I'm guessing, because that's also got to be there. So blank. This is also going to be a 2. It's also going to be a 1. Oh my god, we did it. We did that. It's a fast puzzle, man. 5 minutes. I mean, maybe it was 6, 7 minutes. But yeah, whatever. I did it. It was a fast puzzle. You know, I wasn't sure if we'd be able to solve it at the end of the last episode. We could have. But, you know, it's still pretty good. I still feel pretty good about not having to use any hints. You know, it's pretty dope. So I wonder whose wallet that is. Are we going to D rank? Oh, man, I wanted to D rank. Someone must have dropped this without realizing. It's nice. Real leather. I wonder who it belongs to. We should try to return it. Good man, Scout. There's no ID inside. Just small bills and a check stub for $50,000. Holy God, it was paid today? But I can't see who it was paid to. Just an account number. Can I assume your facial expression that $50,000 is a lot of money? It's a hell of a lot, Scout. Maybe even enough to kill for. You know, I could be wrong, but I think Ryan used to have a wallet like this. Oh, is Ryan perhaps maybe the culpretto? Let's see. I'm going to present you this wallet. Is this your wallet? I don't know anything about that. Sorry. All right. What about Kathleen? Do you know anything about this wallet? Any idea whose wallet this might be, Kathleen? Sorry, I don't recognize it. Figured. All right. Well, if that's the case... We've pushed these suspects as far as we can go. Time to head to the dressing room and give this to... Oh, I guess we have to question Boyle. Why would we not give it to Detective Cross? Why are we stupid? Is this your wallet, buddy? Yeah, what's your point? Or, guess not. What's your point? Guess not. Alright, so... There's literally nobody else here to talk to? Alright. Peace out, y'all, backstage. Do we have to question him here, maybe? Wow, we actually did have to question him in the right location. That's super weird. I can get why people would get stuck there, right? Because they're like, well, I already gave him the wallet and it's not his. They really, really should have made this, like, transition from the thing out there. Like, let's talk outside or something, somewhere. Like, they should have made it so either instance of him would transition to this screen here, right? Or be here. Because that would confuse people. I can see how some people might have went to some forums being like, oh, I don't know what to do. I presented the wallet and like, it didn't do anything. Hey, you found my wallet. Couldn't help noticing you wrote a big check today. You went through my stuff? You just can't help checking up on me, can you? Don't flatter yourself. I wanted to see whose wallet it was, so what was the money for? Nothing, just business. $50,000 of business, huh? That's a lot of nothing. I don't have to explain myself to you. Maybe he's cutting his dad checks because he broke his yacht, you know? You still here? What did forensics find? We're still waiting on blood tests, but in my professional opinion, Dick Stanford was strangled to death. We knew that already. Oh, well, we also found... whiskey spilled on the floor, telltale sign of a struggle. We also knew that too. Dumb policeman. Yep, we knew that too.
Jesus H. Christ, how about the door handle?
Uh-oh. I guess we missed that one.
Aha! See, that's what you should leave this to the professionals. We know how to check for prints.
You found prints? That's great.
Well, not exactly. The handle was wiped clean.
Seems like the killer cleaned
it with the whiskey.
The alcohol would have acted as blah, blah, blah. I can't talk while I'm itching my eye. I'm sorry. I'm trying to itch my eye. Or scratch my eye, I guess. The alcohol would have acted as a solvent, a very effective solution. So let me get this straight. The only new thing you found is where some fingerprints used to be?
Look, it's not about who found what. It's about coming to the right conclusions. And that takes experience, expertise, and intuition.
You want conclusions? We've already got 2 suspects, Bobby Price and Ryan Blackstock.
Is that so? What's your evidence against Bobby?
Magazine article, hip flask, strangulation marks. The strangulation marks don't go to anything but the hip flask, I suppose. We found this hip flask backstage. It contains the same whiskey we found at the crime scene. And I've heard Bobby Price has a drinking problem.
Interesting. It needs more evidence to back it up, but it's a good start. How about your other suspect? What's that Silver Spoon Blackstock kid got to do with this?
Ryan Blackstock was seen arguing with Dick this afternoon. Not much on its own, but he also signed a check today for $50,000.
Bodies have a nasty habit of showing up where there's that much money at stake.
And Ryan isn't exactly trustworthy.
Oh, you know him?
He's my ex-husband. He's also manipulative and an ass. And an ass. I learned that word from Honor.
I'm going to assume he picked that up from you.
What can I say? He's a fast learner.
Okay, I'll admit, you found a couple of good leads. I'll follow up on them just as soon as I finish my report.
Let's see, you found you? But we found those leads. Can't we at least keep looking for more evidence? Do you need my help with your report too? I mean, that's actually a good question because we are technically a witness to finding the evidence. So it might not mean anything, but offering our assistance for the report could be beneficial. Maybe. Do you need my help with the report too? I'm told I have a very neat handwriting.
I've had just about enough of your crap, Mizrahi. Now get out of here, will you? I can't afford any more liabilities. The captain's got me under a microscope on this one.
All right, so let's throw a paranoid savvy boy into the mix, shall we? All right, save complete. So I guess we're already backstage. We can't investigate anything here, so let's go to the main hall. Perhaps people are talking out here. Ah, yes, questioning. I like Bobby's hand, though. It's this weird little janky hand. Kathleen, is there anything else we can talk to her about? Dick was strangled. Was there anything else here? The wallet? No, we already did that. What about Bobby? Bobby. Nope. Is there anything else we can maybe investigatato? No investigatoing. How about the dressing room? We probably shouldn't even be in here. Yeah, of course. We followed him. Leave you alone? You know, you're starting to become predictable, detective.
And you're starting to become a real pain in my ass. Do you want something, or are you just here to bug me?
Honor's mother dropped her bag in here earlier. We'd like to look for it.
Your mother, huh?
Yes, her bag. That's why we're here. Yeah.
All right, but do it quietly. I've got paperwork to finish. At a crime scene.
Good thinking, Scout. Since when do you know how to lie like that? It was one of many things I learned from those detective movies, along with the snappy one-liner subroutine I mentioned earlier. You'll have to show me later. Right now, we'd better look for clues before Cross realizes what we're really doing in here. I'm gonna bug him. Can we talk?
Do we have to? I'm snowed under with paperwork here, and didn't your mom want her bag back?
Thoughts on the case? I wanted to hear your thoughts on the case. An experienced detective like you, I bet you've already figured out who did it.
Spare me the flattery, Miss Rahi. You're not getting my permission to investigate. I'm just waiting on the forensics report to show up. Then I'm starting the interviews.
Forensics report? But we already know Dick was strangled.
Right. Any amateur can see that, as you've demonstrated.
Ooh, snap.
But we still need to know the details. Time of death, blood tests, that sort of thing to see if there was any alcohol or drugs in the system. I'd rather be collecting evidence instead of waiting for paperwork, but I've got to make sure I follow procedure to the letter after what happened on the last case. I mean, you know what happened. Dude jumped out of a window.
I can't help but feel kind of responsible.
Good. One of many reasons why I don't want you getting involved again. Oh, yeah.
What's with all the paperwork? What's with all the paperwork? You never struck me as the academic type.
Captain's orders. I've got to do this one strictly by the book. Everyone at the station has been giving me hell since the last case at your studio. I arrested the wrong guy, the murderer escaped, and all the crucial evidence was found by an amateur and a talking alarm clock.
Sorry, we're not trying to ruin your reputation, detective.
Ruin my reputation? They already think I'm too old for casework. The department's full of know-it-all kids these days. I've been trying to tell them something stinks about the way Frank Pritchell died, but they won't listen.
About my mom? You seemed surprised when I mentioned my mom.
I did? I guess I was just shocked at the thought that there might be another version of you walking around.
Another me? You couldn't be farther from the truth.
That's what everyone says, but we all end up like our parents one way or another.
Frank Pritchell. You mentioned Frank. That's the guy who killed Blake, right?
Right, jumped from the 10th floor before I could get to him. Neat little suicide note and no evidence of forced entry.
But you don't think he killed himself?
I don't know what I think yet. But I do know is I don't know why I saw that as but. Words are hard. What I do know is I've been working cases since before you were in Dappers, and I've learned to trust my gut. And it's telling me there's something screwy about the way Frank Pritchell died.
All right. Let's present evidence. Lock it.
I don't have time for your wild guesses right now. I don't have time for your wild guesses. 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 Wild guesses.
Okay, he's not interested in any of it. But the repetition of wild guesses is always funny. All right, so now that we've got that, we've talked to Detective Cross. We can now maybe snoop around with a little bit of a scanneroonie. Oh, what's this? Is there anything else in the room, though? Anything else in the room that might trigger a sensor? All right, let's see here now. Nothing, just here for now. Let's check the mirror. Maybe there's fingerprints on the mirror. On the mirror. On the mirror. 1 blank, 3 blank, 2 blank, 1. I like how I can instantly recognize that that amount of things is a perfect line for solving puzzles. Okay, so we now have 2 blank, 1 blank, 1 blank, 2. Yeah, so that's one less than what we'd like. We've got a bunch of 1 blank, 1 blank, 1s. So that's that. This is probably the 3 here. But we can't say whether or not that's, that's there. But we do know that for sure. And this is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know this one would also be suspect. So we can just sort of throw a bunch of this down here just so we know what it would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so these would be strictly out of business. Well, that one wouldn't be, but there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, so we've got our bases covered on those 2. So blank 2, that means that one would have to be 2 there. A blank 1 here would be a pretty good possibility because, there is the 3 that could be here. But this could also be 3 to over here as well. I don't think it would be. You never know. 1 blank 3 blank 3. Yeah, I don't think this would be a blank either. Because look, this ends in... Oh no, this ends in a 2. Oh, this ends in a 2. Okay. So if I were to do some detective work here and say that this is how this is supposed to be for surezies, right? Like for sures... We're going to assume that that's that, right? This will be the 2 here. And then this would be the 2 for this one here. Which means these would be blank. And then there'd be 1 blank, 1 blank, 1 blank, 1s all over the place here. There we go. Why is that not showing up as 1 blank 1? Like, look. Yeah, see, it doesn't show up as 1 blank 1. That's so weird. It doesn't show that I filled in this blank. It shows I filled in this one, but not that one. Interesting. Odd. Odd. That has to be a blank, though, for sure. And this is just all 1 blank 1, so... Wait, hold on. So 1 blank 1 blank 1 blank 1. I think that's actually the solution. There we go. Ha! Nailed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but wait though. But wait though? But wait though? Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This can't be it. This can't be it. It can't be. Because this is part of a 5, right? And that it wouldn't be able to reach. So I'm assuming that this is 2 blank 2. This is also 2. So that's the case. This has to be a blank. For sure. 100% this has to be a blank. These all actually have to be blanks here. Besides these two. Those are fine. Because those could be part of a 2. But here, though, this has to be part of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no matter what, these two are also always implied in the 5. Which means this now narrows it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these two are here. These two have to be blanks. No, I wanted to flag those. I wanted to flag those. I didn't want to break them. No. So that means that has to be a blank. This has to be a 2. And then there's the 1, blank 1, blank 2. That's actually probably there then. Because if this is 1, blank 2, like so, I would fancy, I guess that's how that would be. And then this would be a 2 here. And then this could be a 2 as well. That sort of eliminates down here for being a possibility. But we never know. We never do rightfully know. So there's 3 could be anywhere in here. So now this is like this, right? This could be, well, this has to be the 3, right? So then blank 1, blank 1, blank 1. No, that's the only way that fits. Unless it's 1, blank 1, blank, and then 1's down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, because this is the line that's solid, though. We knew that. So it can't be that, though. Oh, this puzzle's giving me the runabouts. This puzzle's giving me the runabouts, y'all. It's giving me the runabouts. Yeah, because it has to be here, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe this one's not right, then? No, because 1, blank 3, blank 2, blank 1. No, that fits perfectly there. I might have to just erase everything I've done and start from scratch. I might have to. Just to get my head around how this is going. Or I could just continue and try and weed out the possible stuff. But, I mean, it's gonna be hard. Let's see. Yeah, because, no, this doesn't make... Oh, you know what I think it is? I think it's double that, then it's that, then it's a blank here, then it's here, and then that's a blank. 1, blank 1, blank 1, blank. And there'll be a 1 down here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. No, it can't be down there either. Alright, you know what? I'm going to just blank everything. Just going to blank everything and start over from scratch. I backed myself into a corner by trying to take on too much at a time with one of these small tricky puzzles. So, we're going to square everything. There, I wish there was just a erase all button. It would make my life so much. But we do know that this is 1, blank 3, blank 2, blank 1. It has to be that. It has to be that. And then we know these are blanks here. These are suspect, right? Well, technically these would be suspect 2, but this would also be 1, blank 2. Yeah, so the only place a 1 could be in here, actually it could be here or here, because this could also be a blank, but that has to be a blank, right? Because the 2 can't extend to here. Actually, it could. Never mind. But this has to be a blank, though, and that's already a blank. 1, blank 1, blank 1, blank 1. Good. Okay, so we've now sort of done this as we do. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's the maximum it could be, right, from there. So those are blanked. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are, as we know, that's perfect. That is fine, right? Which means that blank is good. This blank is good. That's all good. It's all good. It's all the good. We know that's the good. So 2, blank 1, blank 2, blank 1. Oh no, that's blank 2. So 2, blank 1, blank 1, blank 2. Well, we know this has to be 2 down here, right? We know that has to be there. So, and then this has to be 2 up here. So we know those are fine. We know those are fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are suspect, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are also kind of suspect-ish, right? Which means these can't be it. Unless, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, right? Because that has to be blanked, right? It has to be blanked because these have to have 2, but there can't be a 2 here in this line. So these have to be blanked 100%. 100%, as we know. So that has to also be blanked, though, because that's 1 blank, 1 blank, 1. All right, so which means 1 blank, 1 blank, 1 blank, 2. All right, so where's the next logical progression from here that we could possibly take? You know, 2 blank 2. Let's see, 3 blank 2, 2 blank 2, 1 blank 2, 1 blank 2. There was another line that was like pretty easy for me to fill out too. 1 blank 3. Yeah, because I think we had this being 3 here somewhere, right? We had these blanked as the 2. Right? Oh, yeah, because 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3. Or no. 2, blank, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so. Okay. 1 blank 3, blank. And then, well, the 1 has to be here. Right? It can't be anywhere closer, I'm sure. Because, I mean, well, the 1 could be here, too, right? The 1 could be here. Right? The 1 could be here, and then there could be a blank there. That's just how it could go. So, let's try and make this out here. We know that these are the ones that it can't be. Let's see here now. 3 blank, or 2 blank 1, blank 2. Is there anything that we could get, like... I wish there was another hint for this line. But it's 1 blank 3 blank 3. Well, that has to be a blank, though. Well, it doesn't... Okay. Alright, so, yeah, sorry, I took a second there. I had to pause the episode and cut a little bit there. But yeah, so there's something about that line that's triggering. It's a little triggering to me. This could be 1 blank 2 here, but once again, that's assuming, and I hate assuming. I really do hate assuming. But the 2 could be here or here. Or it could also be the 1, because there's 1 blank 2 blank 2. It's completely possible. Right? But the top here. The top is where I'm trying to figure out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. There's no other way we could have that squirreled off. What about down here? The same thing down here, too. It's symmetrical. It's like we've just made symmetry, almost. Let's see. 1 blank, 1 blank, 1 blank, 1 blank, 1. 1 blank, 2. I mean, I'm kind of inclined to say that's correct, just because this has to be connected somehow, right? And then if this is here or here. But then again, it could be... Right, it could be that this is the blank here, and that's the 1, and then that's the 2 there. Like, it's 100% possible. It's 100% possible that here or here could be the 2, and then here or here could be the 1. 1 blank 1. I just wish some of these 1 blank 1 blanks 1s would have a bit more substance to them, you know? Like a 3 or something. Give me a 3. It's all just 1 blank 2, and it's asking me to go off baseless accusations. Like... Look at all this stuff you could have. Ha ha ha. Look at all these empty spaces. It's majority empty space. So let's just see if we can't go with a guess here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably symmetrical. Maybe. But we have the 1 here in the middle. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see here now. This all ends in 1, and this all ends in 2. Let's see here now. So these can't be the same, because this has to have 2 in it that are connected. So these have to be... One of these goes over this way, and one of them goes over the other way, I'm pretty sure. But which one is it? I hate not feeling confident in making a move. I really do. Because then I don't know. Because if I do, then I'm just going to get screwed up again. So, okay, I just went ahead and did a check for errors, because look at this. I had way too many errors. It was absolutely... I just couldn't figure out what to do, right? With so many blank squares, it wants you to assume so much, and I just couldn't assume. I just couldn't assume. Because look at all these wrong moves I made. right? It's like, oh, look, yeah, you're doing good. Yeah, just go ahead and assume that you've got all this good area to work with. And then nothing. Like, nothing. It gives you nothing. With that much blank space, like, I had a good couple foundations to work on, but from there, it was so much empty space that, like, I couldn't do anything with it. So these two up here are both wrong, right? And so out of the gate, that was just an immediate wrong thing. And then these two over here are also wrong. Super hardcore. Let's see, this one's also wrong? Yeah, because that one was wrong, so that's wrong. That's wrong. And this one would be wrong as well. So I actually did have that right the first time then. Weird. So, let's see here now. This one is that. And this one is there. And then this one here is correct. And then this is actually there. And then this fiber is here. Jesus, man, there's a lot of mistakes here. And then this one over here. Slap that. I was actually so, like, ready to say that those were the two. Like, I didn't even know. Didn't even know. I wasted it all. Alright, and then... could that be it? So let's see. 1 blank 2 blank 2. Oh, I think this has to be it here. Okay, I think that's what it's trying to tell me. So 1 blank 2 blank 2. So that's an X. That's a good. That's an X. That's a good. That's a good. And then this is... oh, right, yeah, okay, so now that I've shown my mistakes, now I've got to fill in the rest. So there's got to be, like, 1 missing here, and there's 1 missing down here. Oh, yes, from here, I think. Yes, there we go. And there's 1 missing here, and there we go, we solved it. It's Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man. It's a cookie. It's a medallion. Alright, so this is going to be a longer-ish episode, because I'd probably cut out a bunch of it, and probably cut out, like, 15-20 minutes of it just to get through it, just because that puzzle... I don't like when the puzzles just have a bunch of empty space, because it makes me feel less like I'm being a detective and more that I should just be working through trial and error. And trial and error is never fun. But we'll find out what this medallion has to do with anything on the next episode. So thank you all for joining me here on the channel, and until next time, please take care, everybody.